associated with academia and industry. How would you describe your journey from AI professor to dean to becoming vice chancellor of Hamdard University?
So initially, as an engineer, I graduated from NED University, and then I went abroad to UK, where I studied a field of mechatronics and artificial intelligence. I was lucky enough to get a double scholarship and studied my way to in England and won that scholarship in PhD from Loughborough University, which is one of the leading universities of engineering in UK. After completing my university, I joined an American firm which used to design as a design engineer. But then it felt like I need to come back and serve Pakistan. It had always been in my mind that I should come back and return something which was already given to me by this country. And I was lucky enough that I was offered a position at a university as an assistant professor. I served there for several years and it became one of the leading programs of computer sciences as a dean of computer sciences and engineering. During that tenure, I created many IT startups, which involves AI and data sciences and many more. Further, I was later given an opportunity to join Hamdard University, known for its legacy. Hamdard was established in 1991. We have more than 37,000 alumni network, and that alumni network is not just at conventional positions. They are at most executive positions all across the globe, not just in Pakistan. And we have produced many good doctors as well. Hamdard is mostly known for its management sciences and engineering, but Hamdard, I would say, as a university, is a full-fledged university which offers the housing facilities within the 350 acres of campus, and it's a vibrant campus. Within Karachi vicinity, I don't see any campus which has this vast forest like setup, and within that greenery you actually study and enjoy all that thing.
Shahid Hakim Muhammad Saeed had a vision for this institute. How are we carrying the legacy of that vision till today?
So Hakim Saeed Saab was a visionary. I actually grew up using some of the Hamdard products as well as reading the Nonehal as well, which most of the Pakistani at that time did. And I was fortunate enough to actually met him when I was 8 years old as well. While Madinatul Hikmat was being made, and I still go through the old history and discuss with people right now. I see he is a visionary who looked 50 years ahead. Now, if I see what he had planned, what he was thinking about drug discovery and putting the doctors and hakims and pharmacists together, there's not a single cure in the world which cannot be cured. And this kind of vision, only a visionary leader could have. And this is not just for medicine side. This was towards the management sciences, which was reflected in the engineering sector as well, and all across. So it had visions, it had brand recognition, brand imaging, and all those marketing skills were even reflected at that point in time. So I sometimes get really amazed at, mashallah, the vision he had for Hamdard as a group and Hamdard as a university was exemplary. The least we could do is take it to the next level.
How would you describe the campus life of Hamdard University along with the facilities and infrastructure?
The facilities is not known to many, but I would tell you we had two campuses, one in Islamabad campus and the largest campus, which we call Madinatul Hikmat, is a city of wisdom, is basically in the north of Karachi, and it comprises of 350 acres of land, which comprises of forest, which comprises of the campus facilities, the residence, the hostels, and you can enjoy one of the most serene and one of the most amazing places. We have school students coming up to us when the weather is pleasant, and they're doing camping nights, and they're having an amazing time within the vicinity of Karachi. And that is something many of the Karachiites would not even think of. They mostly think that they could go to some far off place, and then they have that kind of facility. And imagine Hakim Ahmad Saeed Sahab had that vision uh, before 91, that this place needs to be created, and that's a researchers residence university where not just students study, we actually create things, we actually research on things, we create drugs, we create many IT projects here as well. So something that visionary in such a beautiful campus, I think that really needs to be explored.
You discussed about researches over here. So, would you like to tell us about some research and publications of Hamdard University?
Well, I was actually amazed when I looked at some of the studies that's been done, and something like people would say you can't cure a cancer, but as in our hadith, for our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, okay, there is not a single cure that cannot be cured, and it's not given in this world. So what I have seen for now, there is a cure, not 100% cure, but for thalassemia as an iron chelating agent, which reduces the iron for thalassemia patients. Then we have another drug coming up which helps osteoporosis arthritis. And then we had something called rheumatoid arthritis as well. Yesterday I was looking at that drug as well. So sky's the limit, and the students, which we cannot believe, okay, it's in Europe and North America, we could actually do it here in Pakistan, in Karachi. And this is just the medicine side of it. Now coming to the AI and data sciences, we have students working for different software houses as well. And these softwares are not just we're working for something. We'll be focusing more towards the incubation. We will want to create more startups for IT and AI based data science, and involve engineering and robotics into it, because in future we will work more towards robotic sides as well, and AI would actually get involved with robotics. So we do have robots in our engineering department, and that I believe will matter as well in the coming future.
You discussed about the medicine side of Hamdard. So, please tell us something about its healthcare networks and the services we are providing.
So Hamdard has a very big healthcare network. We have currently 4 hospitals, and within these 4 hospitals in Karachi, which is Nemat Begum, Taj Medical, Shifa, which is within the university, and the fourth is the dental hospital. The fifth was is on its way, which is our general hospital again. And within that we serve more than 500,000 patients all across. And this is not just serving on monetary benefit, not financial benefit, because as the name suggests, it's Hamdard. I've seen many patients coming to Hamdard on a charity basis as well, and that's been taken care of as well. Shifa Al Mulk Hospital is one of its kind, and that's in the vicinity of Hamdard University. Why I say it's one of its kind? Because that's the only hospital that does not have a cash counter, as well as it's an Eastern medicine slash traditional normal allopathic medicine hospital in which Hakims and doctors sit side by side and treat the patients.
Please tell us something about student development and opportunities for students at Hamdard University.
We have tapped into our alumni network, and uh, most universities, even in North America and universities in Europe, they are actually, the opportunities gets developed by their alumni network. And as mentioned earlier, we have more than 37,000 graduates, and most of them, some of them are presidents of the banks to executives of multinational pharmaceutical and many more. So they actually come to us and say, they come, let us help Hamdard students. And we are in the process of creating something which create the whole ecosystem of the alumni, the university, and the new upcoming students. So I expect that very soon we'll have something very vibrant and very energetic young students joining the alumni companies.
How does the audit department or here support students and provide them opportunities?
So ORIC would play a very essential role, and it was created by HEC. But before that, I would say Hakeem Muhammad Saeed Saab actually created a research-based culture in the university, and for that we have a special grant, and that special grant focuses more on the research side of things, and that would further on channelize into not just a traditional research in drug-based research, but now we'll move it towards the IT startups and engineering startups as well. And it's not limited to IT sector only. We'll more move towards social entrepreneurship and management. Students can also get themselves involved, create IT startups. We are creating a specific area for ORIC, which is like a co-working space. That's going to be one within the city and one within here, and we're going to offer them free space, some stipends, and we will help them push and help them accelerate as a pre-seed fund. And then maybe later on, if they are really successful, we can even think of accelerating them.
As we are talking about IT and AI in today's world, when technology is rapidly changing, what mindset should students develop to tackle with this technology?
I think the mindset is we have to go way back and look at again to Hakeem Muhammad Saeed Saab's vision. He said Talim and Tarbiyat. Talim is what we are providing. Tarbiyat is something that needs to be the ethics and the trust they need to develop, because once you have the skills and you have the trust of that individual, then only the hard work can perform that. So these are the only thing that is required, and we are very soon working with on the tarbiyat side as well. So we will combine inshallah the skill side and tarbiyat side, so we can excel and improve the students in our sector.
Would you like to discuss something about the hostel facility provided over here?
Yes, that is something which not many private sector universities provide in Pakistan, especially in Karachi. We do have a full-fledged boys hostel and girls hostels, in which the food, the playing facilities, all the things are provided. The girls hostel really secure. We ensure the security of boys and girls hostels both, and we have 24-hour security, internet, all the amenities, I would say. And the university is completely solarized with 2 megawatt solar plant, and most of the faculty and the students who stay here, I've interacted with them and they say, okay, this is one of the best places and very relaxed places within Karachi.
Please tell us how important are extracurricular activities, events, and student societies in shaping a student's perspective of university?
I think students, while they're studying, we should not just focus on their mind. We should also focus on their physical abilities as well. And that plays a critical role, because healthy mind and healthy body is what most people say, or same vision was nurtured by our chairman, founder, Chancellor Hakeem Saab. And for that, we have a full-fledged sports auditorium. We have a cricket ground, two football fields, and we do have many tournaments, I believe. And we will be enhancing them in very near future as well, to creating a full-fledged sports complex to have that sports field. Furthermore, I can add that we also house a very I would say, on a large scale, a sports week from all the universities and students. They come together at Hamdard, and we have many sports competition just on that. So the sports and the physical facilities is most focused on.
Would you like to tell us something about student clubs and societies that are formed over here?
We're in the process of creating that, and these will involve students more towards the extracurricular activities. And there are events that are going on, so students get those leadership skills while being involved in those clubs, so that later on, once they join other organizations at a later stage, I think they'll have better understanding of things that can be done.
What message would you like to give to all current and future students of Hamdard University?
Healthy mind and physical activities both should go hand in hand. Um, because of we have mobile phones, I think they're not bad, but there should be a limit to it, that we should actively involve in the social life and involve ourselves in the student activities while going and working towards the entrepreneurship side, like the auric we have mentioned earlier, creating startups, involving yourself, hands-on activities. So I think this is the whole that would create a whole person. And if you involve all those things together, that's what Hamdard actually stands for at the end of the day. And that's what creates a very bright young individual.
Thank you, sir.